This is video number 100, so why not talk about my favourite moments from perhaps history's greatest video game series. This video is going to look at my personal top 10 moments from the entire series. They may not be the best or the most significant moments to the storylines, they're just the ones that impacted me the most, the ones that have stuck in my mind for the last 15 to 20 years. I had so much fun making this video, so many blasts from the past, so please let me know what your favourite moments of all time are. And yeah, there's obviously going to be spoilers. Let's do this. Final Fantasy VII did a lot of things that no game prior had ever attempted. A whole freaking theme park of minigames is one of them. This place will always mean something special to me. I spent countless hours after school racing chocobos, shooting hoops, knocking jerks off motorcycles, fighting monsters, and most importantly, snowboarding. And the music, this bloody tune, is now going to be in my head for another week. I really liked Final Fantasy XV. There were loads of awesome moments here, which is why my number 9 on the list may seem insignificant, but to me, it is not. There is something seriously special about driving through the incredible open world of Final Fantasy XV while listening to all of my favourite tracks from the series. Listening to Libere Fratelli or One Winged Angel while trying to evade the Iron Giant was nothing short of awesome. The entire start to Final Fantasy VII was incredible. Everything our heroes went through, everything they learned, and the way that they escaped from Midgar was exceptional and at times intense. That is why words can hardly explain the feeling I had when I hit the world map for the first time. Midgar was now just a small speck on the map. The rest of the world was waiting for me, and exploring it was something I will never forget. Sure, FF102 received its fair share of hate, but let's be honest, it had a lot of things going for it too, such as an amazing job system and an amazing battle system. However, the one thing that really stood out for me was that scene in the Thunder Plains. While it may not have been the safest place to hold a concert, it was certainly a concert to remember. The song is incredible, and that entire cutscene and its significance was easily one of my favourite moments from the entire series. To this day, I still find myself crawling back to YouTube just to watch this scene all over again. I'm going to be completely honest, I really cannot remember if I knew about Aerith's tragic fate or not. I played this years after its release, so I may have known. I don't know. I'm 30 years old, my brain is aging, I can't remember what I had for breakfast, let alone if I knew if that damn Masamune was coming down from above or not. But that doesn't take away from the significance of this event. The whole build-up, the music, the emotion, the fact that a character we had grown to love just suddenly died before our eyes. This was big, and I know it hit most of us like a ton of bricks. True story, I wasted about 10 hours of my life following the instructions of all of the how to revive Aerith secrets on the internet. This was the first time I realized the internet is the devil. I may have gone on about how incredible this was in my RPG journey video, but here I go again. I was young and this was my first RPG ever. From the moment I threw disc 1 into my PlayStation, I was completely blown away and addicted. But that opening scene, oh my god, from the calm and mysterious opening on the beach to the insane gunblade battle between Squall and Seifer, and blood, hell yeah! There's definitely a trend happening here. Strong musical tracks are what makes powerful scenes so memorable. The opera scene in Final Fantasy VI fits that perfectly. This significant scene is backed by one of my favourite gaming tracks of all time. Seeing Celes play the lead role locks clear attraction towards her, all of the drama surrounding this moment, and of course hearing this epic track. This is what makes this moment so worthy of number 4. Right now, goosebumps have just invaded my skin. Around the time that Final Fantasy X was released, I was just getting into the hard rock and metal genres. I had also solidified my love for RPGs, which were by far my favourite genre at the time, and they obviously still are. My first time playing this gem was in a department store. After the stupid kid in front of me finally finished playing, I reset the console and started the journey for myself. I can clearly remember watching that blitzball scene for the first time with the song Otherworld blaring in the background. My jaw hit the floor. My mum had to literally pry me away from the machine. What an epic start to this game. Final Fantasy IX had some massive shoes to fill. The game went back to its fantasy roots and did just about everything right, but I don't think there's a better moment than the incredible ending. I swear I still get choked up to this day. The big reveal at the end of the play, my god, I feel like crying with happiness just thinking about it. This would have to be my favourite Final Fantasy ending. Before we go on to number 1, here's an honourable mention. I spent a lot of my childhood nearly shitting myself at the thought of accidentally driving my submarine into the Emerald weapon. I swear, at times he just seemed to pop out right in front of me. That's why the feeling of actually beating this giant emerald jerk for the first time was so fine. Now for my number 1 favourite Final Fantasy moment of all time. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm joking. I really hope you know that. Seriously, this time, number 1. Back in the day before YouTube gave us the ability to watch any part of any game at any time, we could only view our favourite parts by jumping on a save point and allocating a precious spot on our memory cards. I remember paying like 30 Australian dollars for an extra 1 bloody megabyte of storage just so I could save moments like this one. I swear, kids these days, they will never understand our struggle. Anyway, seeing Squall leap out into space on what seemed like a suicide mission, floating around and grasping onto his helpless lover, being saved by the Ragnarok, fighting off all of those coloured propagator monsters. Then finally being with each other again on the way back home with this damn song in the background. My preteen heart was nearly destroyed the first time I saw this scene, and probably also the 20 times after. This is a scene I will never forget and is my number 1 Final Fantasy moment of all time. Wow, memory lane. I really need to take a month off work and binge on all of the FF games again. Let me know what your favourite FF moments are and why they're significant to you. This was Hellfire RPGs, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit like and subscribe for more RPG content. Also, come say hi on Facebook. See you next time.
Same old songs, just once more.